What's happening? You're muted.
Kept me muted. I was there like, why can't I give you?
I'm like, I see this.
Welcome to the Morning Spike. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Mark. I've got Duarte already in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Guys, there's not a lot of NFL news. I mean, we've been kind of talking about that. We're in the back, kind of just going over. Besides, I think you need to be far away from Brandon Ayuk as possible. Besides that going on, I don't know what else to even talk about. I mean, we have a couple of signings. We got a couple of, couple of contracts that have been extended. But really, we were just waiting for training camp. Training camp is crazy right now.
You think Peters paid John Lynch to not release him because he didn't want the headache? I'm just thinking
probably. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever it takes.
They were like, "Can you please not release him? We don't want the headache of you trying to come here."
Oh man, that's crazy. We got Jose. Jose, hello, what's up, Jose? How you feeling? Said will likely be a top 5 tight end in fantasy. So Anthony's asking a good question. What do you guys? What do you think about this? Likely, can you trust likely to be a top 5 tight end fantasy wise?
Top 5 tight end? No.
I don't even know if I could pick him top 5. I mean,
top 20 receiver, maybe.
I don't even. Can you think about your top 5? Who are your top 5 tight ends right now?
Top 5 tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sam Laporta if he's healthy.
But I think you can go even higher when we talk about tight ends as far as fantasy goes. Because I mean, there's still. I mean, Trey McBride is going to be up there. I know.
Oh yeah, Trey McBride's going to be.
We're going to talk about the ghost of Travis. We got Brock Bowers is going to be up there.
I was going to say Kelsey. I feel like you can't not have in there.
Yeah, I think Kelsey.
I think years, but you still know what he's capable of.
I think Colston Loveland's going to be up there. I'm telling you.
You have to put Mark Andrews up there possibly now that Likely isn't there.
I don't know. I mean, I wonder even when I'm talking about top 5 because I mean, I argue with. I mean, Bowers,
even last year, despite having a down year, he was in top 10.
That is true. But okay, so if you go Bowers, McBride, I think those are the top 2. Okay, I think those are the top tier. Then I got Loveland, Warren, and Kraft. Right, all could be. You could shake them up in the bag and put them all up there. Any of those 3 could be there, but you don't know what Kraft is going to be. So I would probably put Kraft a little bit lower because I don't know what's going to happen off of injury. And then Sam Laporta will probably be my 5th. And then I put Kraft right outside of it with Fannin, and then Kyle Pitts who just got
with all 3 of those guys you just said. I feel like they absolutely could be a top 5 tight end this year, but I have to see it first before I rate them.
I think all 3 of those. Well, maybe not Kraft, but Warren and Loveland are the number 1 receivers on their team.
Well, Kraft would have been a top 5 tight end last year if he didn't get hurt.
100%. But that's the only reason I have it. That's the only reason why I put Kraft underneath is because he's injury.
If it was to stay healthy the whole year, and I need their production to be consistent for a whole year before I can put them in that top
5. I would take any of those 3 over Pitts or Fannin.
But that being said, I would, if going into this season, I have Loveland.
Yeah, I know.
He's already week 1 projected to get like 15 points.
Because he's the number 1 receiver there. That makes sense. I would put all those guys still in front of Kincaid, even Kittle, because Kittle's going to be hurt. Kelsey.
That's what I said. I would put Kittle, but he's hurt. You don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah, Goddard,
I don't know what we're getting with him. He's older.
Yeah, Likely and Andrews. I mean, that's really your tight ends right there. That's really what you got. So, yeah, I'll take all those young guys in front of him right now.
You don't think many of the people, rookies this year, could crack top 10? Should do?
No. Yeah. I mean, because I think tight ends are one of those positions that you either come in guns a-blazing or it takes you 3 years to really become you're good. Yeah, maybe 8 fantasy tight ends. Yeah, that's where we are right now. I have 8.
I also have to see what this offense as a whole is going to be too for the Giants. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, especially with Neighbors possibly not starting the season healthy, likely will probably be the number 1 target when he goes back to pass. But
I mean, you would think that. I guess when you look at Likely, do you trust him that he's going to stay uninjured the entire season?
Well, there's that. Plus, there's also like you said, if you're going to be a tight end on the field for every play, you have to block.
You know he ain't gonna do that,
and he's not doing that.
You know he's not doing that, guys. I mean,
so
Isaiah Likely's like, oh,
how easy would it be to be like, oh, Likely's on the field, double team him because it's gonna be a pass, or look at the other way because you know you're not going to run towards him. Like, does he become a handicap in that sense?
I think Likely's a top 10 tight end. I think that's the answer. He's a top 10. Is he a top 5?
Also,
it's yet to be seen.
I mean, you could have 3 good games and be top 10 for the whole year. So
I don't know. I mean, because
that's what Mark Andrews did last year. He had 6 games of 0 points last year.
I mean, that means he had 11. He had 11 games. He had more than 0 points. Come on.
And he had 3 games of 20 plus points, and that was enough to make him top 10.
What do you think for a tight end? Honestly, I think that if you get 750 yards and 8 touchdowns, you are top 4 tight end in the league. That's where it is. You know, I think. What
do you think at the end of the year? What do you think Colts Loveland's numbers are going to be?
I would guess it'll be somewhere around.
You think 1,000 per yard?
920 yards.
Oh, you were just under.
10 touchdowns.
Dang, that almost might be tight end 1.
But the only reason I'm not saying 1,000 because I think he is the number 1 target. The only reason I'm not going to 1,000 is because he still has another tight end there he has to fight with.
Yeah, that is true.
Cole Kmet is a good tight end, and Cole Kmet's going to still have 600 or 700 yards. I think the Bears are going to have 1,500 to 1,600 yards just out tight ends.
I heard you're not shopping him, but I heard you've been taking calls.
Yeah, but they want him on the team because they're worried about
nothing really probably.
Is Barkley a number 1 pick?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Redraft. I've been looking at redrafts.
Pick? Going in right now, who's number 1? If you had the number 1 pick, where you go?
This is so difficult because I don't know who I trust.
First time in a few years where I don't even know who I go.
Yeah, I don't know who I'll trust as a number 1 overall for.
I mean, it also depends on what kind of league and all that I get. But
yeah, but not really. But because when you look at it,
Taylor,
I'm probably Jonathan Taylor's probably.
That's who I'm leaning towards. That's why I threw it out there. But
yeah,
I mean, you still got old man McCaffrey.
No, because I'm not going.
He can't be the number 1 pick. I can't trust it. This is his hurt year. So
yeah, exactly.
If it was the following year, maybe.
Because is this the year that you go Bijan?
I was gonna say Bijan's probably up there,
or Jahmyr Gibbs. Now that Monty's is not going to be there in Detroit.
Oh yeah, Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs could be a good one. I mean, do you think Jamar Chase is going to have another bounce back? Yeah. Yeah, they did bring in Pacheco. Yeah.
Doing anything, but I'm just saying. Oh, you've had the ball for 7 straight drives. Okay, Pacheco, go in there.
I'm gonna go.
I absolutely sorry, Gibbs, Taylor.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll go. Gibbs, Taylor, Bijan.
Then maybe Barkley.
Then maybe Chase and Puka. Then I go Barkley.
I guess we go wide receiver.
I would probably look at those guys first. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you said Gibbs without Monty, I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
So Gibbs is my number 1 running back. Yeah. I mean, that has to be the guy, right? I still believe Saquon is a top 10, top 5, top 10, top 12 pick. He's a first rounder, but do I think he's the? I don't know if he's the first half of the first round anymore. So I don't believe in Walker being a top 10 in Kansas City. I think Kenneth Walker's problem is he going to be healthy? But what he's never going to face is an 8-man box. Like, never. You're never going to see Kenneth Walker see an 8-man box. And if the line can block for him, you're going to see numbers. You're going to see him. He's going to get you 1,200 yards because he's going to do. But he's Pacheco, but better.
I could see. I'm not saying he top 5, but I think Walker could be top, especially if he's healthy the whole year. He could be top 10.
Because what's the alternative? You literally have Patrick Mahomes back there, right? You literally going to have all these things. You're not going to put a 8-man box with Patrick Mahomes as quarterback. It's just not going to happen. No one is that crazy. So I think Walker's going to have his options to do a lot of stuff, and then he's going to get the ball out of the backfield too. So Kansas City's going to be interesting. I think he's going to be. I could be a top 10 running back, but not necessarily top 10 yards. Two different things.
I mean, you could almost say, because if you look at the way Kansas City's played the last 2-3 years, I feel like the lack of a running game has hurt their passing game.
100%. And now do you have a weapon?
Because if Kenneth Walker does start opening it up on the ground, they don't need the top receivers because they'll be, we got to come up a little bit now. Walker's running all over us. And then all of a sudden, hey, boom. Yeah. And Mahomes gets just a sliver.
This might be a really interesting year for Kansas City. I know people hate Kansas City, and no one wants to say that they're going to be a top, team again next year. I would never go against them. And when I'm doing my power rankings, I can't go down past 10. I just can't.
It's not hate, man. I say this about Brady all the time because people used to hate on Brady. I'm like, no, it's jealousy. You wish your team had a QB like that. And could be, because for a fact if their team was that good and winning every year, they would be in heaven. They'd be like, yes, this is the best thing ever.
100%.
But because it's not their team, they get angry about it.
Yeah.
And then you get so jaded, you don't see the greatness that's in front of you.
I don't know, because so like you talk about Tom Brady, and this is something I'm very hesitant to say. I hated Tom Brady for such a long time. I don't think Tom Brady was a great quarterback the first 10 years of his career. I don't think he was I think he was a very good quarterback. I don't think he was a great quarterback. I think after those 10 years, he was great, beyond great. But I think it took a while for him to become him having the right situation, the right system, everything around him right, and then his work ethic made him to this thing. I think there are a lot more talented quarterbacks out there the first 10 years.
Do you imagine how much better he could have been if, like I say this all the time, when Tom Brady actually had a legit number 1 receiver, look what he did. That year with Randy Moss.
It was also the time where the defense was already settled. He understood the offense. He was the focal point of the offense. All those things fell in line with that team. No.
But I feel like in his earlier days, though, like
it was all defense, and he didn't have anything.
It was all defense. You're right, but when you look at Tom Brady, he was just working with what he had.
Do you think that the Patriots would have had the same success with Peyton Manning as the quarterback?
The Patriots with Peyton Manning?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big if.
I mean, because that's who you compare him to. In his era, there's only 2 that you would compare.
Here's how I'll look at it. I think during the regular season, it'd be pretty close. I couldn't tell you what happened.
There will be no Bill Belichick on the other end. If Peyton Manning is your quarterback, there's no Bill Belichick on the other end. That's always my argument with Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady is easily, he's the best quarterback of all time. I can't say anything else besides that. But could I see if Peyton Manning was in that same situation, would he have won as many? My answer is usually yes. which is kind of unfair. I basically just said the third best quarterback of all time will mean the same amount of Super Bowls as the first best quarterback of all time. Like it's not like I'm taking this giant leap of anything.
I mean, just look at when Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl with the Broncos, and he had that amazing defense.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning didn't play half the season.
Dude, he couldn't. He had no neck.
And still won the Super Bowl. He was throwing duck balls.
He was throwing the ball underhand.
Yeah.
But the year that he was healthy, he did still throw for 52
Oh no, he
yards.
did. The year he was healthy, that was one of the best offenses. No, I think you're right. I think if Peyton Manning was there, it wouldn't look too different. Put it that way.
It's hard to say that because then once again that now Tom Brady's now on the Colts. Would Tom Brady have done any of this stuff without Bill Belichick? Was it just a perfect storm to go against him?
But put it this way though, you put Tom Brady on the Colts and he's got 2 Hall of Fame receivers to throw to.
Exactly.
And
but no
he
defense.
might be balling out on that side too.
But no defense.
I get that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, but he might be Peyton Manning where he only wins 1 or 2 Super Bowls, but he's putting up godly
all
numbers
these unbelievable numbers. Yeah.
And
but would he ever gotten there? I don't know. That's a good question. Martin says, all I know is every running back in the AFC North is a little bit happier this season, especially even Evans and Warren. If you don't have to block Myles Garrett, hell yeah. Every player, every offensive player on every team is happier this morning with Myles Garrett somewhere else. That's just, I don't know what that's a fact. What division leader will not be top of their division this season from last? Patriots were my number 1 pick. Yeah.
Beat you to
it. Who was number 1 in the South? Was it the Colts? Because if it's the Colts, I'm gonna say the Texans. The Colts. I mean the AFC. I'm gonna say the Colts. I think the Texans take that over. Or the Jaguar. I'll go to Texas.
Jaguars won 12 games last year.
I mean, they all won 10. There was 12, 11, 10, right?
Well, I think the Colts only won 9. They only won 1 game.
They fell apart in the last 8.
Once Daniel Jones went out, they lost every single game.
Mm-hmm. Who knew Daniel Jones would be the difference?
They were 8-0, and then they finished like 9-7 or 9-8. Yeah, they lost the last 8 games.
I don't think the Jags will win. I don't think the Patriots will win. I think the Chicago Bears are going to have a hard time in that division too.
Or did the Texans win the division this year?
No, they didn't.
Was it Jacksonville?
I think it was Jacksonville. Seattle could the Rams beat Seattle this year? I'm gonna say the Rams win that division.
I'm gonna say the Eagles don't win the East.
Of course, you're going to say the Eagles.
And it'll be nice and quiet with crickets because he's not here.
It's like, of course.
Hey, it's been 25 years since we had a repeat winner. What are the chances we get 3 in a row? Okay.
I mean, I still think they're the better team. That's just and you guys have. I really hope you don't give them Ayuk.
Defensively, they'll still be good, if not great. I'm not going to discredit their defense. I don't know what their offense is. And I don't know if I can trust that offense.
I think it's going to actually open up. I can see their offense open up. I think Saquon's going to have a bounce back year. When you run the ball as much as he did the year before, I think that's going to be.
I think. Well, here's my biggest thing. Saquon will still put up numbers if you can stop them running the ball. I don't know what their passing game's going to look like. I don't know if Devontae Smith just looked as good as he did because A.J. Brown was on the other side.
But I think that Mekhi Lemon is going to help that out. I mean, I think that you...
And I'm not saying he won't, but he's a rookie, and we saw they drafted a rookie with the 20th pick overall a couple years ago and passed on Justin Jefferson, and we saw how that turned. So, just saying.
Okay. So, Patriots won.
And rule of thumb, receivers usually take a year or two before. unless you're
sometimes, unless you're a star,
outlier,
unless you're
Justin Jefferson, whatnot,
or you a Puka Nacua who comes out of nowhere. What the hell?
Then you got him, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think good, like great wide receivers, you know they're going to be great. You just don't know if they're going to be able to maintain the greatness.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so Patriots won, Steelers won, the Jags won. Jags won 13 games. The Broncos won.
I discredited them a game.
That's 13.
I apologize. I said 12, and you won 13.
The Eagles won. The Bears won. The Panthers won. The Seahawks won. What if I told you?
What if would it be a shorter list to be like who will repeat as a division winner?
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to say like there's only going to be 2 repeat winners of the division.
I was just thinking that when you were telling me the winners, I was like, it might be a shorter list to say who will repeat as division.
Because I will go Bills in the East. I'll go Ravens in the North. With the Bengals being interesting. I will go Texans in the South. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs come back in the West. But the West is just going to be difficult because you got the Chargers. And then AFC North, I still think Philadelphia might do it. The NFC North. Yeah, I saw you doing stuff. The NFC North.
Not only did I drop it, it cut my.
It did pull it out.
It pulled it out. So all I heard was with the Bengals being interesting cut. I was like, oh no. I can't hear anything.
All right. NFC North, I can see any team in the division winning. Like all 4 of them. Any of them can win.
Isn't that crazy to be like, I still can see the Vikings winning? I mean, I think they have the least chance, but if they win
they're the lowest. Yeah.
No,
I would go.
But if they won, it still wouldn't be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
I would go like 30, 30, 30, and then 10 with the Vikings. Because the 10, they still get 10% chance, like, easy.
Right.
The South.
Yeah, I can't believe he gave the Packers a 30% chance to win.
I mean, I hate them, but I'm also realistic that they've done. Michael Parsons is still amazing. Jordan Love is still amazing. As much as I can hate them, doesn't mean that they're not good.
We haven't talked about this, I don't think. Did you hear what Parsons' brother said?
No.
Oh, he said it'd be lucky if he's back by week 8.
Yeah, I heard that he was supposed to be the end of October,
early November. People were like, Parsons could do it. You could be back week 1. And then I guess his brother was on some podcast or something and was like, you guys are way too unrealistic with this return. He's like, you'll be lucky if he's back week 8.
But that's more realistic. And then he's healthy. You want to be able to, to explode off of that leg.
Right. Plus, if you come back too early, you try to confiscate, and the next thing you know, your Achilles is gone.
Yeah, exactly. It happens so much, so easy. And you don't want it to be a recurring problem because then that's when your career can be in shambles. Panthers, they could win, but could the Bucks win, or could the Falcons win, or could the Saints win? Bruh, they're all terrible.
I think it's going to come down to the Panthers and Bucks. Again, if the Falcons did do it,
the Falcons had it.
But
do you realize the Panthers, Bucks, and Falcons all had the same record? They all had the same record.
It's just crazy to me that like there's all these teams that I think on paper look really good, but then I'm like completely new coaching staff. I don't know what they're going to look like. It's crazy.
And then I'll say I think the Rams are going to win the division, but you got to remember the 49ers and Seahawks are still great. The 49ers is old. So I don't know. I think this division is going. It's like Boggle. You can shake up the little dice and wherever it lands is where it lands.
I'm not saying the 49ers are young, but I feel like I guess at linebacker they brought back Dre Greenlaw. He's not exactly young.
At left tackle, they have one of the oldest left tackles.
And he's still one of the best in the game.
He is probably the best. I will if I was ranking them, I'll still take Williams. Like
just say it. You can say he's old all you want, but he still produces.
I mean, we could say the same about George Kittle. Like he might be old.
Well, George Kittle might not be starting.
Well, he's not going to start anytime soon. But
yeah.
All right, is Montgomery a top 10 running back?
But they got Mike Evans now, so
I can't go with David Montgomery being top 10.
I can't either.
I think running back is difficult.
It's also like he plays too. He's not going to get. His style isn't made to get huge chunk yards. Is it like, 2nd and 2? Let's go get that first down.
I think he's going to have big games. He's going to have games where he's like, 100-yard rusher. He's 120 yards. He has those games, but they're not. They're further in between.
The only thing he does have going for him, which might propel his stats a little bit, is the defense is going to stop people. And I don't know how much D'Amico Ryans trusts C.J. Stroud. So if you have a lead at the end of games, I can promise you.
All right.
He's touching the ball.
Tell me when to stop when we're ranking these guys. Tell me when to stop when you think Montgomery's better than this person. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Gibbs. Bijan.
No.
Taylor. McCaffrey.
No.
Derrick Henry.
No.
Cook. Bills.
No. We're getting closer.
Yeah. Ashton Genty.
No.
Saquon.
No.
Achane.
Ew.
Right
now we're getting a tough one. I'm gonna say no, but I wouldn't be shocked if Montgomery has a better year than Achane because the Dolphins are gonna swoop.
Walker.
No, I won't say he's better than Walker.
Chase Brown.
No.
Or Mario Hampton.
This is probably where David Montgomery will fall.
Williams. Kyle Williams.
Oh, wow. Why is Kyron Williams so low?
Kyron is 13 on this list.
Yeah. I would take Kyron Williams over Montgomery.
Yeah. Dude, this is...
If it was Dynasty, difficult. I would absolutely take Hampton, but I don't know. Going into a redraft, I might take Montgomery over Hampton.
Breece Hall.
This is another tough one. I think Breece Hall is a better running back, but
who's in the better situation?
I think the situation goes to David Montgomery.
Josh Jacobs.
Well, I don't know what his situation is, so I'm going to go Montgomery.
I think so. That puts Montgomery right around 13. That's right. basically put him around 13. But there's other guys who could.
Kyron Williams needs to move up a bit, but
he's just not better than any of these guys. I think he's in this tier 3 type of thing that it's interesting because Travis Etienne could end up being better than him. I'm not sure. I think he's younger.
Actually, take Kyron Williams super low. Put Blake Corum in.
Okay.
That's what you should do. Give Blake Corum a shot. That guy's got it. I promise you.
I think when you're looking at Bucky Irvin coming back, Breece Hall, when you're looking at Kyron Williams, you're looking at Williams from Dallas, you're looking at Josh Jacobs, you're looking at Chase Brown. That's his. He could be anywhere in there. But if you told me that all of them were higher than him, I could believe that too. So I think we're looking at Monty being somewhere between 13 and 18. And I think that's fair to him. So I don't think the Ravens will win.
Think the Ravens will win.
I don't know. So I don't care. I hope Patrick plays like a bum this year.
Okay. I don't think it matters how bad Patrick Mahomes plays. I don't think Fields is gonna.
I love Justin Fields. I still got my Funko Pop of Justin Fields right over here right now. There's no way. It doesn't matter what he does that Patrick Mahomes won't get.
You're already planning for your next head coach. That means you don't think your current one's going to succeed.
And if he doesn't with the team that you guys have, he could be out the door. Even though I don't believe in coaches leaving before 4 years, I believe you get 4 to 5 years full.
I mean, I haven't heard about Sean McDermott, but I have heard some grumblings of if there's another down year, Gankman could. I didn't hear so much as fired, but I heard he could be on the really, 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 really hot seat. But I agree. I hate when you hire somebody and like 2 years in, you're like, nope. Especially how well he did the first year. And I was like, you got to imagine going into that first year, we had no expectations. And then all of a sudden you're like, we're a Super Bowl team. If you don't win the I'm like, no, our team was god awful. We just got lucky one year.
Exactly.
And then we had injuries.
Like, the next year you get injuries. So you weren't as good as the first year. You're not as bad as the second year. You're somewhere in between. And let's see if Dan Quinn can now get you back to that 9, 10, 11 game range. That's where you are. You're a 9, 10, 11 game team.
Homeboy's wearing the green dot already. Lead that defense. I don't know.
I still say 9, 10, or 11 games. I wouldn't say go lower or higher. See, I'm taking him over Brown too. See, the problem is if David Montgomery
so basically
gets old. No, he doesn't suck. But if Monty gets old, he could get old quickly. I mean, he's at that age where isn't he a year older than Josh Jacobs?
28?
Yeah, 28, 29, somewhere there.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he and Josh Jacobs, and I've always equate them to each other. I always thought they were like right there, each other. Josh Jacobs and David Montgomery. This is a chance to play again, and I'm glad. But can I see some of these younger guys being better than him? But I think Breece Hall is more talented. I think Chase Brown is in a better situation.
Yeah,
that's all.
Well, Chris, he can also catch the ball out of the back.
100%.
I don't know if Monty's catching the ball out of the back.
I mean, he can catch it. He's not going to be like a little bit.
Cincinnati that makes plays for Chase Brown to catch it out of the back.
That's true. All right.
But I'll also not give Monty some credit. Like, he's been slightly overshadowed, I feel like. But that first year he was in Detroit, he had 20 touchdowns?
Well, so is it,
and when he was
coming off of Williams, he was always good. He was always good.
You guys, he was a solid top 10 for sure running back. So I'm like, he has the chops. He can do it.
I just think that he's a little bit lower. That I'm not putting up. So who's number 10 on the list? He's I can see him being top 10. Because Gibbs, Bijan, Taylor, McCaffrey, Cook, Henry, Genty, Barkley.
Did the Texans do anything for their offensive line, or are they becoming like the AFC version of the Giants?
They just feel like they don't need to ever. But Monty's used to that. In Chicago, we had no offensive line.
You need to do something with your offensive line. Hey, let's trade our best one away.
The Bears didn't have an offensive line, and Monty he used to lead the league in broken tackles before you get to the line of scrimmage. That's just
yards after contact.
No, it's behind the line of scrimmage. He had so many of them behind the line of scrimmage, it was ridiculous. And he always would run through them. Anthony says, ask yourself, how many teams can Montgomery start for right now? I mean, he can start for, I think he can start for most teams, right? But just because you started doesn't mean you're going to be the guy.
Yeah, but I think but if you're taking to what they already have on the team, like if he goes to Philly, he's not the starter.
That's true.
He wasn't even the starter in Detroit where he was the last 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm. If he goes to Atlanta, he's not the starter. Atlanta, Indiana, he's not. Buffalo, he's not. Baltimore, he's not. Vegas, he's not. He said Philly already. This gets interesting because
Jacksonville, for sure.
No, because we don't know who the hell is the starter in Jacksonville, right? Does Montgomery start for you?
I mean, they have an undrafted guy that might be their starting running back. So
in Dallas, he would probably be the starter, right? Will he be the starter in the Rams?
No, Kyron Williams would probably start.
Well, Cincinnati, I think he's a better running back than Chase Brown. I think he's a starter in Cincinnati, but he'll have to share time. Kansas City, K9. I think K9 right now. Montgomery's overall a better running back. I think K9 right now, being younger, is probably be starting over him. H-Han, Miami. H-Han probably be starting, but Montgomery would take a lot of time.
When he was in Detroit.
Yeah, 45, 55, something like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, like Sonic Knuckles kind of thing. Like fast guy,
exactly.
loser guy.
So, Monty's he's probably the 12th or 13th best running back. So that's just what it is, right? I think that's pretty solid for where we are right, for Monty. Like, I just can't disagree with that. What are you looking for wide receivers? What you're ranking for wide receivers right now?
Wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. So So I'm gonna give you a guy.
Jamar Chase, one.
Yep, Chase is good. Okay.
I want to go Jay Jetta's up there, but like his QB situation.
Yeah, so you have to. He goes. He's in the CD Lamb boat right now because you don't know what the hell's going on with him. So, when he's healthy,
CD Lamb has a QB.
Yeah, but you
guys
don't know
all
what the hell's
like,
going on.
You think they're trying to trade him or something?
I think they're trying to hold on to him, but I just think there's a lot of problems in Dallas right now. You shouldn't be holding on to a guy who doesn't want to be there. I'll tell you that much. That's gonna be an issue.
Dak doesn't want to be there. Well, he should have signed that contract.
Not Dak.
Oh, CD or Pickens.
No, yeah, Pickens is the problem.
Sorry,
I think Pickens would be the issue.
I got it.
Because so if I'm got Chase, I got Puka, I got JSN, Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra is probably my 4. Then I'm probably put Jettas at 5. I can't put him outside the top 5. Jetta's there. Then I'm going CD. Then
what was your other top one? Sorry, I missed.
So Chase, Puka, JSN, and then Justin Jefferson.
Okay, I had JSN too.
Oh, Amon-Ra, and then Jefferson. Amon-Ra and Jefferson.
I think Puka should be in the top 5 for sure. But like, what Puka are we getting? It's a tumultuous off season, to say the least.
Yeah, but hasn't changed his NFL. Yeah. But as it changed his position in the NFL, I mean, JSN had all the notoriety of being Offensive Player of the Year and stuff, but Puka really had better numbers all around. So, like, if I'm looking at just what's going on, I'm going to probably go. I think Puka's still there. I think JSN should be there because I think they have the quarterbacks.
I get that, and I'm saying Puka produces, but I'm just saying with everything that transpired in the off season, will that affect his play? That's all.
Who knows? You're not wrong. Okay. Here's the next level.
It's not a good sign when ultimately they didn't go that way, but there was a lot of people who thought they were going to draft Mekhi Leonard.
Did they not? So Puka hasn't been signed to a 5th-year option, has he?
Well, he doesn't get a 5th-year option because he was a 5th-round pick.
Oh, he's a 5th-round pick. That's right. You're right. He's a 5th-round pick. You're right. You're 100% right.
And they already had reports that they're not talking to anybody whose contracts are coming in. So.
Yep, that is true.
Apparently, they are all set to either trade or let them walk. That's an interesting way to go.
I think that you're going Super Bowl or bust. And then if you win, you sign everybody. If you don't, let them all go.
Yeah.
Okay, next 5. CD. Collins. Nico.
You just got paid.
Guess Drake London.
I can't put Drake London on.
I mean, who you gonna put above him? I mean, you going AJ Brown? We're going to New England. You going George Pickens with his volatile ass? Like, you going Rashee Rice, who's in jail all the time? You go Chris Olave, who's one hit away from being, out of the NFL. T. Higgins. You could go T. Higgins, but T. Higgins is the second wide receiver. So, like, where do you go? Ibuka? No, I think he's lower. Neighbors, who just came off an injury. Devontae Smith. I'm saying, when you're looking at it, I think Drake London's better than all of them.
Yeah. You think McMillan could fly up there if he has another good year?
If he has another big year, yeah, but am I taking McMillan over Drake London? I'm not.
Yeah. My keyboard's not working, so I'm going to switch to my phone.
But that's where you start looking at, like, it's almost a crapshoot. I mean, you go, Devontae Adams is old as crap, and he could be up there too. Like, he's 33. But I think Drake London is still he's top 10 wide receiver.
Okay. I feel like we're missing some. They have Chris Olave 10, AJ Brown 9. This is old. I don't know how much more I want to go.
But I think I have Olave probably on 12, 10, 11, 12, somewhere there.
What about Mike Evans with the 49ers?
The 49ers? I have to see it. I mean, he's another guy who's old. I just said,
I don't necessarily know if I have to see it, but I need to make him. I can't pick him as a top 10 because I don't know if he can be healthy. Well, he already has health issues, but now he's going to
San Francisco. But is he not in the same category as Devontae Adams? I mean, except he's the number one wide receiver. But, like, they're older guys. You have to see it. Even Devontae performed last year. He had, 13, 14 touchdowns, something like that? And how old was yards?
Your boy in the top 10 on this one.
Who?
Drake London.
Drake London? I don't think. I mean, am I going Malik Neighbors over him? Am I going? Who do you have over Drake London?
So the top 10 were everybody we talked about. It was. So they had Chris Olave at 10.
I would take Drake London over Olave.
AJ Brown 9.
They're about the same. AJ Brown.
Mike Evans 8.
Mike Evans, the GOAT.
Which Pickens 7.
Fuck that.
Amon-Ra 6.
What? That low?
CD 5.
I'm okay
with CD 4.
Of course. Yeah, those guys.
Justin Jefferson 3.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar 2. What the heck? What happened?
Who's number 1? Is it JSN?
Let me get the QBs. We get to number 1 and then it just disappears.
I mean, that'd be JSN.
Oh yeah, JSN's number 1.
Gotta be.
And then JSN. Yeah.
I think that was last year. I'll still put Chase number 1 with a healthy quarterback.
Well, I thought it was old, but so it must have been like right as the offseason was going, because it had Mike Evans on the 49ers.
Okay.
But it still had AJ Brown on the Eagles.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
So it must have been like before June 1st when the trade went through. So it was this offseason. It's just not quite all the way into the offseason.
I think Drake London should be 10. I think Drake should be 10. Oh, wherever you are. I think it's really interesting that we have George Pickens in the top 10 being a second wide receiver. I'll still take a T. Higgins. If I wanted the best number 2 wide receiver, I still want T. Higgins.
So let me throw something in. They both stay healthy for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Where is McLaurin? I know it's a big if. I'm just saying. We saw rookie year, Terry McLaurin was almost a top 5 receiver.
12.
12.
Yeah, he stays healthy the entire season. I think he's 12. I think right now he's probably
because I own both of them, so they're both going to get hurt. It's guaranteed. But
I think right now, if you're ranking
Terry McLaurin's a top 5 receiver. I trade for him, and now he's plays 3 games a year.
Right now, I think he's outside the top 20. I think he stays healthy, gets to the 12. He gets healthy,
and I think that's justified considering he played 2 games last
year. Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
And both of which they were not with Jaden Daniels. So,
would you put Ibuka in front of McLaurin right now?
Who?
Ibuka.
Oh, Ibuka. For some reason, I heard Puka, and I was like, obviously. I was like, what kind of question is that? Ibuka? Yeah, probably.
Would you take Devontae Adams over him right now?
I don't know if I would take Devontae.
I mean, all those touchdowns he just had, that incredible thing he just had.
Yeah, but we're talking a number 2 receiver versus a number 1 receiver.
100% you are. You really, and that's what I think he is. And that's the question. I think Devontae Adams.
About if they stay healthy, we know he'll produce.
We also know Devontae Adams had how many touchdowns last year and had over 1,000 yards. Yeah, with a great quarterback that also spreads the ball. They throw the ball more than anyone we know.
I understand it, but also how many games did Puka miss?
No, I understand. 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 was 5. Yeah. Was it 4?
Just 4. Saying.
Yeah. So, but I would probably put Ibuka in front of him. I'll take Devontae Adams there, and then McLaurin is right there. But can McLaurin be healthy? If he's healthy, is he better? Yes. If he's healthy, if he's healthy and Jaden's healthy, yes, that's the answer. But if Jaden's not, then no.
That's why I said if they're both healthy. I did throw the both. Because we all saw what happens when he's not healthy.
100%. What about Malik Neighbors?
And it's a big if, and I know that, but I'm just saying, I don't know, I was just throwing out.
What about Malik Neighbors?
Is he even going to be healthy? That's the problem. You know, I think we saw if he's healthy what he can do.
Mm-hmm. But this is
what also he hasn't really played with Jack. He hasn't played with Jackson Dart. So.
And you don't know how the team's going to go with Jackson Dart. You also don't know how Harbaugh's going to do it in New York. You don't know a lot of things. There's so many, and that's why these rankings are really hard to say. And that's why going to this fantasy football season, it's really hard to decide where people are going to, really be great. Is AJ Brown going to go to New England and tear it up, or is he going to tear up the team?
Unless you're Alec, it's really easy to do the rankings. He just throws all the Eagles players in the top.
That's exactly what he does.
And then gets mortified when they're not that high.
So Anthony says, I was thinking this, when you draft wide receivers, do you look outside wide receivers more than slot receivers?
I just look at production. I don't think it really matters most of the time where they are.
I don't think we have a lot of slot receivers that are the number 1 receiver. You have number 1 receivers that they move to the slot to get off of press coverage. But I don't think you see a lot of number 1 receivers that are slot receivers. So you go outside receivers because your X and your Y, or X and your Z are your number 1 receivers usually. It's rarely that you put them in the slot because your slot is really your Y usually most of the time. So by default, your outside receivers are your higher picks because they're usually your number 1 receivers.
Mm-hmm. As I said, I go for like volume, who's getting the ball thrown at them. Mm-hmm. Not so much where they are on the field.
Because I mean, you're my number 1 receiver. If my number 1 is getting bracket coverage and I need to get him off and be able to rub him off, I'm gonna put him in the slot. You'll put him in the slot and then let him go ahead and have more room to work on the inside and out, and then have it harder for them to bracket coverage them. So I think it's more, you look for the outside receiver that can also end up playing slot. Doesn't really matter, but you look for the outside receiver regardless.
Yeah, that's what the Commanders did a lot 2 years ago with Terry McLaurin.
You have to. When you're looking at it, you put them in the slot to get them off of that press coverage. Especially when nowadays, I think the best receivers are between 6'2" and 6 feet. They're not gigantic guys that you can throw the ball up to. You have to kind of
find. Or if you're JSN and you're only 5'10", 5'11".
Hey, that's all. Hey, 5'11" is close to 6 feet. All right. So let's do the end of this thing. Let's go ahead and do a couple of rounds of Weddle. Had it up. All right. So we're going to guess a player. Let's start off with, okay, we got 8 guesses. I don't like AJ Brown, so let's come up with someone else. Let's go Jahmyr Gibbs. If I can spell Jahmyr. How you spell Jahmyr?
I think it's J-A...
H. I knew I was missing H. Okay. All right. Hey, so we got the position right. He's shorter than 5'9". He's younger than 24.
I'm going to remove myself because I know the answer.
Oh, really? You already know the answer?
No, I don't know the answer because we're in the AFC. No, yeah. I don't know the answer because it's in the AFC.
Not in the NFC.
I thought it was the one that I did, but it's not.
So a shorter running back.
I said, never mind. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go. Next one will be Ashton Genty then, right? Because he's younger, he's shorter. He's running back.
Is he younger? He has 5 years in college.
Let's see in a second. Oh,
oh wow! Look at that. All right, 2 guesses.
All right. Let's do another one. You start.
Yeah, real quick though, I want to show mine.
Okay.
I'll remove you apparently, because this is very. What is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was telling you that I couldn't see what you're doing.
I shared the wrong screen apparently. Good Lord, this thing did. Hey, we're figuring things out, don't worry. Okay. So, don't mind me stupidity of thinking I was in the NFC East there for a while. But I started with Herbert, and then I went to McLaurin, and then I found out it was a running back. And that was literally the only thing I had going until I had Cam Scadaboo, and then that's Jahmyr Gibbs underneath. You can't see. So I had basically was
it was in NFC, but it should have been the East
or the North and running back.
Are you still doing it? Do you still have any choices?
I randomly went with a running back that wasn't even a starting running back. Can you guess?
Who was
either the South or the West? No, I already have the correct answer. I got it. Guess a running back from the South or the West.
Bijan Robinson.
Because it's not the East and it's not the North. See? And I almost did that, but I went Brian Robinson.
Oh my God. Who the hell would thought Brian?
It was Brian Robinson.
Because Bijan would be a trap because it would be Atlanta, it would be a running back. It was
they were older than 26. They were older than 26, but younger than 29.
Gotcha.
And I was like, how old is Brian? He's 27.
That's good.
I don't know. Go back years now.
All right. Let's see.
I was like, I got 2 guesses, and I got to name a random running back. This isn't good. And I was like, oh, never mind. We're done.
Okay, so who we start off with? You choose the player.
How do you get it to where you get the defensive players too?
No, the other one I had defensive players. So,
well, there used to be a way to like change the difficulty.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's going to be offense. We already had AFC. Let's go Devontae.
All right. Only thing you're right on is he's 6'1". He's younger than 33.
Nope, it's in the AFC. They're 6'1".
He's higher than
Derrick
17.
Henry. Oh, younger than 33, not Derrick
Younger
Henry.
than 33. No, at the same age.
Not Derrick Henry. Wait, how old is Derrick? Is he 33?
Derrick Henry's 32.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to put Derrick Henry? But he's 6'1". So let's
Is Derrick Henry then?
Let's see.
Well, I know Derrick Henry's 6'1".
Derrick Henry's 6'3".
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, I thought he was my size.
Younger than 32.
He's in the AFC, but not in the North.
So big.
So he's higher than 17, but lower than 22. In the AFC.
Thinking of running backs.
You want to go David Montgomery?
Go back. Was it not in the North?
It's not in the North.
It'd be funny if it's Montgomery, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's running back. You know, we got the right position.
I have no idea what his number is. I know he's younger than 30.
So it is the AFC South. It is a running back. David Montgomery's a little bit too short. So a running back in the AFC South.
So he's 5'11".
He's also younger than 29.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
His number's 21. He's younger. He's 6'1".
Right? Indianapolis.
No?
AFC South. Running back. Jonathan Taylor's too small.
What the fuck are the running back do they have?
Do you even know another running back for?
You're asking too much. Oh, man. Nope. Why not to cheat?
I feel like I should know.
Did they just draft somebody?
No, don't they have the who's the running back that you wanted to have?
Especially if they're 6'1".
The guy that their backup running back. Oh my!
Jonathan Taylor's also 28. I feel stupid.
All right, come on with another running back. I can't even think of a running back there. Yeah, depth chart.
Oh yeah, I can't type. Keyboard's being stupid.
I have no idea. Colts depth chart.
I cannot think of another running back on the Colts
because they left. That's why, I'm not sure who's the backup running back.
It can't be him. He's too short.
What up, Derpy? Says breaking news in soccer. I actually saw that come in a second ago. FIFA's suspending Valarin Balogun's red card ban, making him available to play for versus Belgium.
Yes. So he is playing?
He is playing. They said they suspended it, so he is playing.
DJ
find a depth chart. You live in Indianapolis. Come on.
I don't know
anybody else. This.
I don't know.
You're the one.
Didn't they get on the field? Who am I supposed to know who these people are?
You're the only hope we have.
Taylor, Steph McGowan, DJ Gideons, Anderson Castle.
Is DJ Gideons even that tall? I don't even know. Oh, it is.
DJ Gideons is 6'1".
Yeah, that's it. That's it. There it is. That was it. That was it.
How are we
Okay.
supposed to get DJ Gideons? Oh my god.
Goodness. All right. Let's do one more round
Okay.
before we get out of here.
Freaking Whittle.
Come on,
Let's
guys.
give us players people know, for crying out loud.
That was not easy. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, you think you would get it down to the position and team and be like, oh, we got this. And you're like, nope. Definitely don't.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to choose the first person, Caleb Williams.
Of course you do.
Of course I will. Come on.
Not even close.
And it doesn't help me at all. Thanks, Caleb.
The only thing you got close to was the age.
You're so awesome, Caleb. Thanks a lot for the no help at all.
Yeah, so we know they're over 24, you know? But they're close to 24. So we're talking 25, 26. If
I get rid of this ad, I can tell you more.
But they're either way shorter or way taller than 6'1". So that's cool.
He's not in NFC, so you know he's in AFC.
QB.
Okay, so who's the short guy in the AFC?
Is it short or tall?
Short, because he'd be under 6'1".
Is it shorter?
Yeah,
it is shorter.
Oh, it's under.
Hey. You're right.
I don't know. Let me get rid of this thing. If I get rid of this thing, that'd be great.
Me too. Maybe we're looking for Mazda sedan dealers.
I don't know why this ad is right here. All right, whatever. It's a short
AFC. Person. AFC. Let's go. No, I wouldn't be Aston Genty again.
Okay, we can go Josh Downs.
Josh Downs. You think it's gonna be a Colt player again?
Could be, yeah. At least we'll have a different position and see what comes of it. Oh. I will know more if the ad will move out the way.
So AFC South wide receiver shorter than 5'9".
Who's shorter than 5'9"? I don't even know.
Holy moly. And his number is lower than 18, but higher than 2. And I like how you picked somebody else who was 24.
So he's younger than 24. Okay. Who is that short? Under 5'9"?
Who is that short?
That's a wide receiver?
It's either Houston.
I can't think of a short
Jacksonville.
Receiver in Houston.
Or Houston.
It can't be Houston.
Why can't it be Houston?
Because I just looked at all their people on the roster. I couldn't think of anyone.
Oh, we're cheating. That's why.
I couldn't find anyone there.
Jacksonville. Who's the short guy you have?
What about Tennessee, right? Who they have? They have Calvin Ridley, who's big. Wandell's big.
Tate, he's 5'10", 5'11".
I'm looking at the names. There's no one in my mind that's that short. What about the dude that's the returner? The guy who always returns for Tennessee? Jameer or something like that. Jameer, yeah. Jameer Dyke. Well, Jameer Dyke is too
6'1",
but he's
and also
right,
24.
Dude, I know
24-year-olds.
Okay. So Tennessee, AFC South wide receiver. Who's short? Shorter than 5'9". I have no idea.
Oh, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Wan'Dale's shorter than 5'9". Really?
He's 5'8".
I would never guess that anyway. Wan'Dale Robinson. Wow. Okay. Wan'Dale Robinson. Wow. Okay.
5'8". Okay. That's nuts.
I never would figure that out. All right. That was fun. We got a couple of games in. But we've been over an hour, and I'm sure Mark needs to go enjoy some of the stuff.
Once I thought of him.
Dude, I would have never get. I would have been. I thought KJ Osborne could have been an answer, and I think he's 6 feet tall too. So I had no idea. Once you said,
yeah, I was gonna say,
KJ Osborne, yeah, he's like 5'11". He's under 6 feet tall. The more you know. Hey, what's up, kids? He says, mock draft season is upon us. It is. It's almost time for us to start doing mocks. We just got to get through one more week, and then we'll start doing mocks, getting ready for your redrafts, because redrafts should be happening. And, we already had our Dynasty one, so it's fun. So Anthony says, do a 17-0 team right quick. Who was 17-0 team?
What does that mean?
Who's the 17-0 team? I don't know. You want to find out? It'll be the Rams.
Is that something you can like?
Is that something we could do?
Oh,
there you go. Let's see what this is.
I figured it was probably something like that because.
Can you pull up?
Oh, it's the one where you blindly pick positions. So you get a team, and you have to pick a player from that position, and you have to see if you think your team will go 17-0. I think that's what it is. I've seen people do it on social media.
Okay.
Since people get some horrible things too, so
let's do this then.
If that is what I think it is.
Let's see. And make it a little bit bigger so we can see it.
So you get like a QB, a running back, 2 receivers, a tight end, maybe a defense.
Okay. Build a 17-0 team. See what I can. All right. So our pick. Build a 17-0 team.
So our random pick of round 6 was Minnesota. So pick a Minnesota player. I mean, you got to go Jay Jettas, right?
Yeah, there's only one player that could ever. Justin Jefferson.
Next team is Green Bay. You got to pick a head coach? Oh, Lord.
Let him be. Let's do that. Let's do a head coach.
You going to do Matt LaFleur?
I hate him. Look at their defense. Not bad. Oh, tight end. Tight end. Tucker Kraft. Yeah.
Look, Matt LaFleur popped up. That's hilarious. Oh, of course. We're done.
We're done. John Harbaugh.
Yeah, go Harbaugh. That's good. We'll go Harbaugh as coach. Why not? Nothing else I want on them. So this is where you get in trouble. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, maybe we can salvage this. Please give us a team with a QB, please. or great. Oh, QB or defense?
Oh, I don't know what we do.
Oh no,
dude, with Khalil. With Oh my God, that defense is so. If Aaron Donald
but
comes
it's like
back,
who we pick. But this is where it gets to trouble because like we don't know what's going to be next.
Oh, but who's the quarterback's going to be? We know we have.
Because like you go defense, and then the next thing you know, we get the Texans.
Oh my God!
And you're like, oh, we got to head Stafford and the Texans defense.
Have Matthew Stafford in our pocket right now. Do we go Matt Stafford or do we go with that amazing defense now? Who has the best defensive end in there?
They got Trent McDuffie on the outside too.
Yeah.
So, damn, that's the worst case scenario right here. We go Rams defense and hope to God we get.
God, oh my God,
this team with a QB. Or do we go Stafford and hope we get a defense? Oh,
I'll leave it up to you, man.
Why is it up to me?
You choose which one we're gonna do. I'm good with either way.
I'm gonna go Rams defense.
All right.
Okay, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is gonna be.
Hey, Bo Nix.
That's not 17-year-old.
I would have preferred Matthew Stafford.
But in their defense,
15-2.
And their defense was really, really good, though.
That's what I said. I probably would have preferred Matthew Stafford with the Broncos defense. But I think 15-2.
All right, let's do that. Build the GOAT team. All right. Who's the greatest Charger of all time? Am I okay with LaDainian Thompson?
Oh, geez, there's multiples. Good God.
The greatest,
yeah.
Is LT the greatest Charger of all time? I mean, we're not playing defense, so there's no Junior Seau doesn't have to be part of it, right?
Is there? I can't see how far down it goes, so I don't know.
There's only really Ladarius Green, LaDainian Thompson.
Tight end and then flex. Oh, okay. I mean, there's the only other person I can think for the Chargers would be like Antonio Gates, but I'm gonna go LT. Oh, Gates. Yeah, you gotta go LT.
I mean, he's one of the greatest running backs of all time, period. So, all right. Greatest Broncos. You can go. John Elway would be a great answer. Do you go Shannon Sharp?
I know. I was like, ugh. There's always something in the tight end.
I mean, John Elway. I mean, you're not going to get much better than John Elway.
Yeah, I think we got to go John Elway. And then we'll get the Patriots and give it.
But will you really be that sad if you got John Elway already?
Jesus Christ.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, yeah, for sure. God, I was like about ready to throw the towel in. I'm done. Give me the Cardinals.
Emmitt Smith?
Yeah, you got to go Emmitt Smith. I mean, we already got two of the top running backs ever, so. Get out of here, DeMarco Murray. We want you.
If we had a backup quarterback, I would have went more Moon. But the greatest Tennessee Titan, he'd been Houston or anyway, so that's not. Oh, he was Tennessee Titan.
I was gonna say either Eddie George or Campbell for flex.
Eddie George,
Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell got to be the answer.
How was Earl Campbell not in there?
How was he not?
Are you putting him as a Texan? I'm so confused.
It's Tennessee Titan,
Eddie George
right?
in there?
Eddie George has to be the Eddie George. It has to be Eddie George.
Okay, well, Eddie George is there. Jerry Rice.
Boy, I'm.
Oh my God, let's go.
And now Miami tight end.
Sure.
Who's the best?
Name a Miami tight end, sir.
Not one who hasn't gone to jail. that hasn't gone to prison.
I can name a fullback.
I mean, I can name one, but it's not going to be a great one. Well, can we go? Is Gesicki the best one?
Should we have got? Is it only counting Jerry Rice's time with the Raiders?
I guess so. Oh, that sucks.
Should have gone Tim Brown then.
Yeah, I would go Tim Brown then if that was the case.
I'm trying to figure out why his points were so low. I thought it just meant, oh look, he's on the team. Although he's still higher than John Elway,
which is stupid too. I'm guess who's the tight end with Dan Marino?
Let's see.
No, because he was a blocker. I mean, there's better Miami Hurricane tight ends than.
Okay, can you please tell me non-Hurricane players, please?
I think
I would take any of those tight ends. Let me tell you.
I know, Greg Olsen. Let's go. We talk about Bubba Franks, Jeremy Shockey.
Oh my God!
Jimmy Graham.
Randy McMichael is highly regarded as the best Miami tight end ever.
Really?
So that's our choice. Randy McMichael. There he is. 02 to 06.
Yeah, we're not GOAT. It's a B team. Yeah. How is John Elway the problem?
Yeah, that's weird.
All right,
because it's going by their best season ever? It's going by their best season ever. See how they each have a year? So John Elway's best season is low.
No, it's not because Jerry Rice's best season is not 255. Best,
yeah, but that was what he did in 2002
with that team,
with the Raiders.
Okay.
I want to try this again. Now that we know what we're doing.
Now I understand what's going on.
Damn it, Anthony, we're going to be here all day now. Did we really get the Chargers again?
It got to be LaDainian Thompson.
Well, we're not doing anything else. You giving us the same ones? Okay, well, Dan Marino.
I think Dan Marino, but is that a good one? It has to be.
This is where I get confused because it says 83 to 99.
How
but
could
then when
be
you click it, it's going to give us a year. See, like how that gave us 2006 when he scored 28 touchdowns or whatever it was. But Dan Marino had a year where he had 5,000 yards.
I mean, he's the greatest Miami Dolphin of all time. So that's just the period. We have to go with Dan Marino.
Yeah, 357, 1984.
Who's the greatest Cleveland Brown of all time? On offense.
God, that's hurting my head.
All time, gotta be what's his name? The greatest running back of all time, Jim Brown.
Yeah, but his stats compared to anything else that's happened? He's not on there. So
how's Jim Brown not on there?
Braylon Edwards. Let's not go.
Oh my God. How's Jim Brown?
We lose already because it gave us the Browns. What the hell?
Like, how's Jim Brown not it?
Oh man. Build an 82 another team. What does that even mean? Oh God.
I can't even think of anyone else.
Somebody who had a great offensive year for the Browns. Oh man.
It's literally only Jim Brown. Like, is it because he's too old?
Kellen Winslow II is the best tight end ever played in a single season.
Oh my god. Man, I guess to be tight end. But he's not good.
Let's see.
Isn't Ozzie Newsome better than Kellen Winslow?
Not for Kellen Winslow II has the most receiving yards ever.
But they won't let me get Ozzie Newsome either. All right, fuck it. Let's go Kellen Winslow. That's all we got. That sucks.
Josh Gordon.
That sucks. I'm mad. I couldn't do Myles Garrett.
Apparently, Josh Gordon had 1,646 receiving yards in the game.
You did. We good. All right, Cincinnati, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Is it anyone else you could think of? AJ Green, that's a good one. Is AJ Green better than?
I'm trying to think of because I think it goes by a season. So I'm like, who had a great season? I mean, Corey Dillon ran for 200 yards in a game.
What about Chad Johnson?
Chad Ochocinco.
He had a long career. Is Chad Johnson or Chase Brown better?
I don't know. You pick. I don't know.
I'm going Chad.
297.
Philadelphia.
Of course.
Do you have to go? The best season will be Saquon, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Barkley. I guess we can see where he ranks with the Ladavians 2006 season, I guess.
Is there anyone else that you want for Philly? Do you want Terrell Owens? It's at T.O.
I don't know if T.O. really had a great year. Like a great year. That was better.
He got hurt. I remember he got hurt. You know, that's I think T.O.'s better, but he got hurt. And then came back, right?
Barkley.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Because of last year. It's so high because of last year too.
Fucking course. We're gonna get Kansas City.
Who's the greatest Kansas City? Is it who had the best season?
Well, just off the top of my head, there's Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes.
But it has to be a wide receiver, right?
We have flex.
Oh, we do have flex. Larry Johnson and Priest Holmes are really good.
Travis Kelce.
What about Tony Gonzalez? I'm pissed off we can't put Tony Gonzalez in there right now.
Yeah.
What about Tyreek?
Tyreek. Jamal Charles.
I mean, Priest Holmes had like the most touchdowns. Would you go Priest Holmes or Tyreek?
This is where I'm like at a complete loss because I'm like, I can't think of what these people did and like for their best seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I see highlights. I remember the one game where Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson. Was it Larry Johnson? Or
do you go Kelce because he's the greatest tight end there?
Priest Holmes and somebody else had 4 rushing touchdowns apiece or something like that.
I think Priest Holmes has the NFL single season record for touchdowns.
That was with Damian Thomas in 28. You already had that season. But Priest Holmes might be up there.
Tony Gonzalez is the answer. Fuck.
Tony Gonzalez had longevity, but I don't know if he had an amazing full
one season, because Kelsey might have had a better season than Tony Gonzalez.
But I don't know if a tight end season is going to equate to like a running back season. Is it sad that the only receiver we can think of is
Tyreek Hill? 100%.
We've had to have had other receivers there, right? Len Dawson. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. I don't know, man.
My curiosity's peaked. I'm gonna look this up
because Tyreek had to have a lot of stuff, but I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest. Tony Gonzalez is probably the best one of those. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Jamal Charles, and Priest Holmes. So it has to be one of those. Dwayne Bowe. Dwayne had a good 1 year. Okay, a couple years. But it's just Dwayne Bowe anywhere near Tyreek Hill.
So in 2002, Priest Holmes had the most rushing yards at 2,287.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2003, he scored 27 touchdowns.
I thought he had 20. He had 27 all around and like 23 rushing touchdowns and 27 all
together. Then 3 years later, Ladainian Tomlinson broke it with 28.
Ah, okay.
Receiving is Tyreek, by the way.
So we should go Tyreek or Priest.
I think Priest with his 27 touchdowns.
All right.
It should say 2003, unless they value yards more, and then it'll say 2002. But
Priest Holmes, 445 points.
You're welcome.
And our last wide receiver is a New Orleans wide receiver.
Cool. I
think that's not the worst.
Who did Drew Brees throw to?
Yeah, I was like, Drew Brees had to throw to a lot of guys, right? I mean, they really didn't, because it was Michael Thomas and Marcus Colston.
It'll be Michael Thomas.
All right, let's go Michael Thomas then.
149 catches, 1,725 yards, and 9 touchdowns.
A-.
Yeah, A- that time. Kellen Winslow, you're the worst.
Yeah. I mean, well, what else are we going to do, though? We're going to lose points anywhere else. I think we could have done better with that. With the people
I wish it would tell you, like, it'd be cool if it would be like, hey, if you had done this.
Like, what's the best option?
And again, Dan Marino with his 350s in red.
Yeah. But there's no other
so basically
Miami
like
Dolphin.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, there's no other Miami Dolphin that would have been. So, all right.
Oh, no. Yeah, no other Miami Dolphin would have come close.
Well, that was fun. Anthony, thank you. That was a lot of fun. But we'll get out of here. Go spend the rest of your day. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July yesterday. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's going to be beautiful weather out here. And we'll see you guys again on Wednesday for the Dynasty Pylon. Cannot wait, because we'll start talking about fantasy drafts. We could do some of these redraft fantasy drafts. So till then, see you guys a little bit later. Peace.
Later.